All right, guys, gonna be a great episode today. Got something online for you guys that I know everybody out there has been waiting for. We got the absolute tiniest HUBEN I have ever seen in my entire life, and we got it out here at the range against my 22 LR pistol. I know a lot of you guys really wanted to see exactly what it was capable of, especially since the last episode comparing my full-length HUBEN to the 22 definitely did pretty well. You guys seem to be interested in it, so we'll go ahead and deliver for you today. Not a bad start to the day. We got out here with the 10mm, pretty much drilling it for a heavy caliber, liking what I see here. Let's get set up for the 25 cal HUBEN. All right, guys, now there's a couple of caveats here. First off, my young Hen compressor is giving me a bunch of shit right now, so I'm not able to get my tank up to a full 4,500 PSI. But the good thing is the reservoir is so small on the HUBEN Mini that I was able to go ahead and fill it with a hand pump, and I feel good about that. We got up to 31 MPa, which is just over 4,500 PSI. 4,500 PSI, that's gonna give you the maximum energy that this is capable of delivering, and I feel good about it as a fill. We'll go over the gauges, obviously, just so you can see what we're looking at, but I'll compare that to the energy that we received from the 22 LR pistol as well. All right, so at this point, I still have the same 30 MPa, basically 4,500 PSI that I had initially. Everything should be ready to rock and roll. I've never shot this. We'll see what happens together, right? Got our chronograph set up so we can measure the energy. Booyah, ready to rock and roll. Dry fire, we got all the way through all 17 shots. I can't believe it. We got all the way through all 17 shots, and 647 feet per second was our last recorded speed. Let's see what we can do back to back with the revolver. This is what we're gonna be shooting out of the 22 LR. This is a 40 grain, very standard, high velocity CCI ammunition. It's available on just about every Big 5 shelf, so it's something that I think is gonna be absolutely applicable for today's testing. And we are, at this point, hot. .704, and I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. Based on the fact that this is a convertible pistol that can shoot not only 22 LR but also 22 WMR, let's see what the energy is switching away from these and going to the Winchester Silverbox WMR ammunition. It's a little bit hotter at the round, it's a little bit more powder. Let's see what happens. Now this is why I think this is important, because comparatively when you look at it, this is your 22 LR right here with the red tip on it. Boom, that's your 22 LR. And this is your Magnum right here. Lot more powder. 1208. And that's all of them. That's all of them. A successful all the way through 12 rimfire shots, which is kind of uncanny. Rimfire is not known for the most reliability, right? All right, guys. So that's absolutely proving exactly what I was hoping would happen here. That is peak air pistol performance when you have a tiny little cylinder like that that's only at 30 MPa and you get 17 shots out of it. As far as like actual firepower in such a diminutive package, 17 shots with that small of a cylinder, it's potent. I don't think anybody can overlook it.
Yellow line to approach those shooting benches for any reason.
All right, so check it out. Here we are. We established right away it's shooting just a tiny bit low, right? We figured out where our point of aim was versus point of impact, and the rest of them we were pretty much drilling it. 22 LR, a little bit more of an open group, and the 22 WMR just a little bit better because it's a larger diameter. Interesting to see. All right, guys, now the one thing I really did want to go ahead and drive home for you is what exactly is the difference between the long barrel and the short barrel. We saw we were getting mid 600s with a good weight projectile out of the shorty. Let's see exactly what standard issue factory length is going to go ahead and give us. Same ammunition, same range session, apples to apples comparison. Let's get it. I do believe that we are going to get through all the way through the cylinder also, you know. pretty good, even with a smaller cylinder, to do all 17 shots in the magazine. I don't think this is going to have any problem whatsoever. And if it does, it's just enough, right? If it breaks, it breaks. That's how quickly it goes, like 718 feet per second. So what did we learn there? We learned that in the last shot in the magazine, we're making more power than the first shot in the magazine on the shorty. 300 feet per second on average at the hottest velocity from the big one versus the small one. That's an interesting eventuality. I did not expect to lose approximately 1/3 the velocity. So this time we only got it up to about 25 MPa. That's a little bit less of a fill than we had previously. Let's see if we can get through the whole magazine again. All right, guys, so there is the possibility that this could air out, but if it does air out, we're just gonna keep it pointed in a safe position until it's completely degassed, and then we'll see what happens, right? We might as well just test it. Gotta test these things to failure, because if you don't test it to failure, you'll never know where that line is. Failure. No failure. Is that all of them? 517 on the last shot. I got through everything. I got through absolutely every shot in the magazine, even with a subpar fill. So I can't be happier. What do you want? Tiny little completely concealable, this much longer than my Glock 17. Good to go, man. That's really good to go. I think we saw every single thing we came to see, including what the last velocity was going to be at that fill. Got 579 feet per second, 17 ounces of magazine. 2 times we can go ahead and get the entire magazine spit out, almost no problems except for that one fairly rectified with no tools. Really good one to purchase. Great. All right, guys, that's a great place to go ahead and end today's episode. But if you like today's episode, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe to with that notifications button to stay tuned on the channel, as well as when videos come out. If you really like what you saw today, checking out the brand new HUBEN in all of its glory, make sure you share it so somebody else can see it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.